You know what? I got a fucking bone to pick with Most Side Gaming 42 over here, okay?
Oh, yeah. Bring it fuck on, man. What you got? What you got,
This
punk?
fucking Jabba the Hutt ass motherfucker over here.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead.
Like, okay, I don't even know, man.
Okay.
Ain't that the truth? Amen.
I don't even know, man. Yeah, that's true. I agree. But Mo Diggity, this motherfucker, we had a perfectly good cold opening. Ida did a funny bit about Samurai Jack. We talked about claymation. It was great. We had a wonderful cold opening.
We were talking about claymation. We were talking about stop motion animation. See,
whatever the fuck we talked about.
See, this is why we stopped it, because you didn't get the animation right. Robin and I were talking about stop motion animation with the cardboard cutouts and stuff. That construction paper. That's what they used to start the early versions of South Park, and it was even more primitive. If you go to the Santa versus Jesus bit, it was just it's wonderful, and it's just is cheapness, because they like did it for like a couple of $100. Like how it started was this little company paid them like a few thousand, like a $5,000 or $6,000 or something, to do like a little greeting card thing. And that's how the snowman one, where I haven't even seen that one yet, but it was when the snowman came alive and killed Kenny and all that. And they did it for like $300-$400.
Those bastards.
You bastards.
You bastards.
Yeah, but they did that for like a few $100, turned it in. The guys loved it at the office, and they pocketed the rest of the fucking money. And they did sort of the similar thing with the Santa versus Jesus thing. They got paid a shitload of money, did for like ultra cheap, and pocketed the fucking rest. And that's just like the coolest fucking thing ever, man.
You watch the Streaming Wars?
Oh, the Streaming Wars are fucking really good, man. I love the shit out of it. It was a good. Yeah, it was a good two-parter. Like I love, like I like how Man Bear Pig has become like a much more fleshed out, better character now, instead of like just a Man Bear Pig being sort of a reference to global warming. Because Matt and Trey, because they used to bag on Al Gore and global warming and all that, and ever since like the latest stuff where they start talking about global Man Bear Pig, they've kind of apologized to Gore.
Man Bear Pig.
Yeah, that's what they reference it as in the show. It's
every time
hysterical.
they talk about climate change, they just say Man Bear Pig.
Yeah, I was like, this is global Man Bear Pig. It's going to kill us all. You know, it's fucking hysterical, man. It's like, what if South Park just did like a few hour-long episodic seasons or whatever, or a special about like global warming, I would actually pay attention to that a little bit better than what I do whenever Al Gore or someone speaks about it.
There are still like 9 more specials slotted in for Paramount.
I thought South Park is like, I thought it turned into like a Family Guy clone.
No.
What?
Like, yeah, I've heard people saying that like South Park got like repetitive, you know, and unfunny over time.
Oh,
I think it's the opposite.
Yeah, I think a couple of seasons, like the episodic seasons, were a little weak, but they're still watchable. Like, unlike
still in episodic.
Huh?
We're still in episodic stuff.
Oh, are we? Yeah, because of the specials. The specials are definitely episodic. I thought what they did in this latest season, that for some reason just stopped halfway through. I thought what they were doing is really, really good. And because I like the episodic stuff, it's just it's not like the South Park that you're used to, and they focus too much on PC Principle, and that character really sort of like grates on me. But I
remember that was the bit when it started. But do they still focus on PC Principle?
No, not really anymore.
Okay.
There was a good episode with him like hiding his relationship with what's her name, the lady.
Which one? Wow, that really narrows it down, Robin.
Yeah, the vice principal, but she's like super lady or some shit, where like she's like the feminist icon.
Yeah, I think she's like she's strong woman or something
Strong
like
woman,
that.
yeah, it is. It's strong woman.
Is
But
that
PC
that's her name?
Principal was like ashamed of the relationship and the kids that they had because he was like, I'm the principal, you're my vice principal. That means I'm your boss. Like this is a messed up relationship.
Yeah, that's not
so
very
there was,
PC, bro.
Yeah, he was like feeling super guilty about the power dynamic and all that, which I actually thought like did really well for his character. And everyone didn't like. I didn't like him because like, did anyone actually like chastise him or punish him or something for beating the fucking shit out of Cartman? And like he threatens to fucking beat the shit out of the kids all the time. Like no one
Cartman
said
deserves it.
anything. Sure, he deserves it, but not from PC Principal, more from like Wendy or Stan or Kyle or something.
No, Cartman's a menace. If anybody can beat him up, I don't care who it is. He needs to be stopped.
The best character. Cartman is like the best thing about that show.
I mean, it's true, but he's also a menace that needs to be stopped.
All right, let's go ahead and start the show. A 1, a 2, a skiddly diddly do. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Moecast. I'm your host, Mo Diggity, and joining us today are the usual wacky cast of characters. Say what's up to Riely.
Fucking stealing my bits and shit. What's up, everybody?
And, of course, say what's up to Robin.
Yo.
And we had a guest coming in. Say what's up to, is it Ida or Ida?
It's Ida.
Ida? All right, say what's up, Ida.
What's up?
All right. So, it has been a bit of a week and a half. Let me tell you, I fucking hate moving, man, so goddamn much. And on top of that, it's a summertime move. And so I'm just sitting here just sweating like a fucking stuck pig, like literally like 2 hours into cleaning out my old place. Because I moved out of the box, ladies and gentlemen, just in case if anyone cared, if you're following the Moecast lore, whichever one we're sort of considering it to be. But yeah, I moved out of the box back in with my folks for a little bit because I'm trying to get a new place, and I couldn't handle the fucking summers in the RV anymore. It's like, dude, this is just too damn hot. And I'm just like, every single fucking day, I'm just sitting there like Bill Clinton in the fucking White House back in the day, just bare ass naked with like the fan and the AC pointed at me as best I can, just trying to survive. And I'm just like melting. Like, dude, I ran out of water. Like, I chugged more water than like I normally should have to because, God, Texas heat is just so fucking hot, man. And it's getting hot fucking everywhere. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to that, but there's an unprecedented heat wave worldwide happening right now. And we're really seeing the effects of it. And I think what really freaks me out is there's not a damn thing that we can really do about it except try to keep cool. Huh?
I said Man Bear Pig's a menace. We can't stop him.
Oh, yeah. Global Man Bear Pig is set upon us.
You want to know, like, okay, can I ask if, like, moving out of an RV is similar to moving out of the home in the fact that, like, the worst part about it is the cleaning?
Oh, yeah, the cleaning was the worst part, but let me tell you how I handled the cleaning. I fucking stopped.
I didn't.
Dude, I swear to God, I fucking did 12 bags of trash. And let me tell you, it wasn't like all trash. It was just shit that I accumulated since living there, right? And it was just boxes full of like it's what sucks about having furniture is that most of your furniture has nothing blocking the underside, the underneath. And so you just accidentally kick the shit under there. And I'm fucking sitting there hitting it with the broom going, what the fuck is this, man? I've found stuff that I bought like 8 months ago. I found cleaning supplies that I thought I'd lost because I was going to hit the windows and set my fancy schmancy computer desk on. And I was just going to hit it with some Windex and make it all nice and clean looking. And I fucked off on that, put it to the side of my old futon in my living room. And somehow it just got fucking shoved under there. So I found some treasures. I found fucking sandals, flip-flops that I had forgotten that I bought a year ago because I was like, dude, the summer fucking sucks and I'm sick of my my strap, my little strap-on fucking sandals that I have.
You were
that
a
I've
Crocs
just,
man.
no, fuck no, I don't do Crocs.
You
Crocs
look like
are
a Crocs man.
I tried Crocs a few times. I just can't get into them. It's just too plasticky, and like I need something softer on my underfoot because the dude, my bottom of my feet is just too fucking sensitive. I gotta have something comfortable to sit on. So yeah, that's been my last 3 days. Just sweating and sweating and sweating. And I lost like I think a ton of like probably all of my water weight. Because dude, I was wringing my shirt out right in the fucking hot Texas fucking sun. And my landlord's husband came up to me and goes, "Hell of a way to end your last day here, huh?" I was like, "Yeah, dude." And I bless their hearts, you know. I told them I cleaned as best I can, and I cleaned a fucking shitload. It just wasn't enough, and it was just taking too damn long. And they were thinking about demoing the fucking thing, so I was like, "Well, fuck it then, screw it. Here, you guys can have my broken ass toaster oven that I used several times and." A piece of cheese got fucking melted on the top of it,
No.
on the fucking bulb. And I tried scraping it off, but to no avail. And then I tried using it one time, and I almost caught the fucking thing on fire. And you know, like an RV will just like go up like a fucking box of matches, man. So I had to unplug it and fucking hit it with some fucking water, and I just put it in the corner and just never fucking used it again. So
yeah, my
was like
rule with
$50.
toaster ovens is you use them, you ruin them, and then you buy another. You don't clean it.
That's why you should just buy like a normal toaster. Because with a normal toaster, you can't do something stupid unless you spill water on it.
No, but you get a toaster oven for the stuff that you can't put in the toaster. You know, like a frozen pizza or something. You know.
Well,
Well, you
yeah,
just
Make that
you
in
get
an
a
oven.
well.
Yeah,
No,
but the
see,
oven
that's
takes way longer.
Well, here's
See,
the
that-
thing. The thing with frozen pizza and stuff, you can just put it in the microwave for a few minutes and it tastes the same.
No, it does not.
Nah, it
definitely does
doesn't.
not.
Wait. You
It
take
doesn't.
an entire frozen pizza and put it in the microwave for a few minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because you're not
We're
supposed
talking
to.
about like Mama Celeste and stuff, like little pizzas.
Yeah, like Totino's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what the fuck do you think? I'm not going to put a whole fucking like
DiGiorno fucking
DiGiorno
rising
pizza in
crust.
there.
Yeah.
Fuck that. That's
Yeah.
going to be disgusting. Like it's going to cook for fucking hours in there. Nothing's going to be like consistently cooked or
It's
anything.
slow
It's going to be
cooking,
disgusting.
bro. Get that
No,
taste in there.
Ain't
Although-
nothing
Sous vide
slow cooking about it.
The DiGiorno.
It's kind of like, speaking of like microwaves and stuff, do you guys eat cold soup?
I mean, if the soup calls for it to be cold, yeah, but
But
generally,
what
no. I
soup
love hot
calls
soup.
for it to be cold? I'm very
Like,
curious, Mo.
Like a chowder, right?
Yeah, I think some tomato soups or like tomato bisque is supposed to be served cold, like
It's true,
ice cold, like in I think Britain.
Huh. But no, that's not what I was talking about. I was talking about, you know, those like soup cans that you can buy and like pour into bowls and
Just
stuff.
pour it into a bowl and eat it. Don't microwave it or anything.
Yeah, that's what I do sometimes.
Oh, I don't do that. Like I'll eat ravioli out of the fucking can, but like or like SpaghettiOs or like
Yo,
spaghetti
eating
out
some
of the
fucking
can.
Chef Boyardees out of the can. I don't care what anyone says. That's a fucking godlike experience, okay?
Oh, dude,
I
it's-
transcend when I eat raviolis directly out of the Chef Boyardee can.
Dude, yes. And the bigger the can, the more disgusting you feel afterwards. But God, it is like the closest to a religious experience that a non-religious person can have. It's just so good. And it's probably really fucking terrible for you. But like, I can't bother to
Sodium.
wait 6 or 7 minutes to warm it up in my fucking favorite pot and just fucking go from there, even though I could.
Sodium content in all the canned stuff is just so high. Like, you're getting so much sodium.
Wait.
Yeah.
What Chef Boyardee thing are you using that takes 6 or 7 minutes? Like, Chef Boyardee takes like a minute 30 at most.
Yeah, in a microwave, yeah, but if you actually do it properly in like a pan
They're
on a
degenerate ways
stovetop,
to cook food.
yeah. Like I mean, maybe you don't have like enough life experience. I don't know exactly how old you are, but there's all sorts of like lazy ways of getting your sustenance, and I think the three of us at the very least have discovered, have reinvented the meal, so to
Oh my
speak.
god! In a whole can of Chef Boyardee ravioli, if you eat the whole can, it's fucking 1,200 milligrams of sodium.
Well,
God, I'm so fat and disgusting. Jesus Christ.
Holy fuck.
Well, I'm 18 and I actually have like good, like I'm not fat is what I'm trying to say. And when I eat stuff like shit like that, I usually balance it by just like not eating that much tomorrow, if you get what I'm saying.
We'll
Skinny
take a
person
walkabout.
on the Moecast, it can't be.
Yeah, I'm like the exact average weight for my height.
If your weight is less than 250 pounds, you aren't allowed on the Moecast.
I'm actually, even though I did get pizza tonight, I am working on losing weight. You know what my diet has mainly been lately?
What?
But
All right, I'm ready for the assault. I'm on the Soylent diet.
Soy.
although
I tried drinking that soy shit, and like, dude, this is disgusting. I can't drink
It's
this. Like,
great.
I
Demi,
don't
hold
know.
on. Demi
I don't know
Gloom.
I don't know how Destiny and fucking Vaush can fucking do it, man. I just
Hold
don't
on.
understand it.
Pretty good.
Mo, hold on a minute. Demi Gloom. Please put in that clip of the Minecraft YouTuber getting the Soylent.
although I have to say, I hate soy milk, but almond milk is like 10 times worse.
Almond milk is okay. It's just that it tastes funny after like a couple of weeks, and it's expensive, and I start to feel pretentious while I'm trying to eat my like fucking dollar store cornflakes. Like, dude, who am I fucking fooling here, man? I might as well just get regular ass milk like a normal person instead
Well, it's
of
not
some
soy
asshole.
milk. It's water and soy protein.
Like I mean, it just like almond milk for me, it just doesn't taste right. Like it has to be real milk for me to like it.
Milk is so bad for you.
How come we don't drink breast milk?
Yeah,
We-
let's all drink titty milk.
Because
let's
we're not
go.
some weird incel. We're not America First incel weirdos. That's why, or bodybuilders.
Yeah, but you're
You
saying
know,
like if you
Well, we don't work
if
at
you had a
Atkins
girlfriend
Blizzard.
who was lactating, you wouldn't drink it.
No, I just think that's
What?
super gross. Like, I don't get that. Like, I don't get like why people are like why breast milk has become like this new craze in America. Like, why are people into it? Like, dude, just suck on a titty, but like don't actually like suck the breast milk out of a titty. That's just weird. That's for the
You're
baby.
you're telling me if you're with a lady, it's late night, and you want to get a little frisky, and she wants you to suck on her tit, and she's lactating, you won't do it.
No, well, I mean, in that case, I'll do it, but I'm not going to go out of my way to like find my like trad wife goddess and like suck her breast milk after I like knock her up to further the blah blah or whatever have you.
No, you only have to knock her up once, because if you keep breastfeeding, like it never goes away.
Can I ask why isn't like human breast milk? Why isn't that pasteurized?
Yo,
Like we have to
What?
pasteurize cow milk before we drink it, but
That's because we put it on shelves. If you just drink cow milk straight out of the udder, like, put it in a bucket and drink, like, it's fine.
You would get some kind of disease out of that, I'm sure.
No, isn't it like full of pus and shit, and they have to like process that shit out?
You think baby calves are eating pus?
I mean, yeah, they're different from like humans and stuff.
They're eating pus.
Yeah.
The fuck is wrong with you guys?
I'm not a biologist.
Who educated you?
The American school system, that's what.
Okay, yeah, true.
True.
It's like it doesn't matter what your political beliefs are. All you have to say is who educated you? The American school system. So
it's over.
And everyone knows exactly what that means. They're like, oh God. Because everyone's gone through the American school system.
I have. I recently completed it, actually.
Congratulations, you're free.
And like I have to say, I finished with like a 4.0 GPA, and I gotta say, if somebody like me can get like a 4.0, something's wrong.
Well, with that 4.0, you can get
somehow.
a position at McDonald's flipping burgers.
I'm actually getting a position, hopefully, as a computer scientist somewhere.
Hell yeah, good for you.
Yeah.
Boring.
I mean, dude, it'll be better than any job any of us have ever had or currently have.
I mean, like, have you guys going to college? I know Riely isn't.
Yeah, you fucking loser, Riely.
It's true.
I did the college thing and I dropped out, so I'm a college dropout.
I'm hoping to get my doctorate, actually.
What are you thinking about getting your doctorate in?
Well, computer science, because like I want to be a researcher specifically in computer science, and to get a doctorate means I would basically be able to like form my own team and be like the leader of something.
Oh, that's neat. That's neat. Well, at least you have a plan, more than I ever had when I was a kid. Everyone just like my school kind of told all of us on my level who are in resource classes and all that. They're like, well, I'm going to be honest. None of you are going to be astronauts or, NASA scientists or anything. You're probably going to work at the plant or a warehouse or something. So once a year, they would take us to like this big job fair where it was literally, you too could have a menial job or you too could be in the military. And that was pretty much our fucking future right there. I was like, thanks for, giving us some confidence, going out there, because some of us are going to graduate this year. Oh, well,
Hey.
At least we're going to fucking Mr. Getty's afterwards.
I'm morally object to the military, but I think it is like one of the smartest paths you can take, just because they'll pay for your college.
I'm going to be honest. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, let me just get this out real quick. For like most people who don't want to fucking work at a plant or work at a warehouse or something, and they want to go, around the world, like, yeah, the military is like the best option, because the majority of our time, unless like say a 9/11 style event happens, you're in peacetime. Yeah, you might get sent in the sandbox, but you also might get sent into Germany also.
You can always join like Coast Guard or something too,
Coast Guard, God, that would be such a fucking sweet gig.
I don't think it's worth the gamble, if I'm being honest. Like, yeah, you could wind up in like Japan or wherever, but like, if you get, a bad pool or something, you're gonna wind up getting your head blown off in Afghanistan.
Yeah, that's why that wouldn't be good. For sure.
That's why you don't go into the military like wanting to be like, infantry or something. Like in your case, if you went into the military with your intelligence and your grade, your GPA and all that, they would probably put you on a desk or on a plane or something, or maybe you'd
Submarine.
be in like a sub. Well, if you were in the Navy, yeah. Paul, one of my admins here, he was in a submarine for fucking years, like off and on.
That actually reminds me of something I'm just talking about. Like, have you ever watched Das Boot? Because that movie, like it laid a scar on submarines for me.
Well, I mean, it's Nazi propaganda, so you can take that how you will. But like, there's unless you're like in World War II, you really don't have to worry
Oh
about
wait,
like submarine combat.
Is Das Boot like real Nazi propaganda, as in produced in the 40s by the Nazis, or is it just?
Or no, I think I'm thinking of Triumph of the Will. Das
Okay.
Boot. Yeah, okay, I'm wrong. I'm stupid, Yeah, Triumph of the Will is the Nazi propaganda movie. I think Das Boot
Das,
isn't that one
das,
of our American propaganda World War II propaganda movies?
no, no. It's both, really, because it's a movie about Germans in a U-boat during World War II, and it's about them, fighting the British during World War II, basically.
You would never really get any World War II movies that deal with the British. Like the
The British
British.
suck. Fuck the British.
Well,
No,
you
they
get
had a fucking
Yeah, I
integral
mean,
part in World War II, and
genocide's bad, but if it was the British, I mean, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what? You never get World War II movies on besides Britain. You never get ones on like China.
What were
I
they
don't
doing?
think China really did anything during World War II, did they?
The Rape of Nanking.
Well, I don't know much about Chinese history except like the dynasties, but nothing really, and like a modern day. But like World War II China, I don't know anything really about that.
They played a
I think
huge.
it.
Sorry.
Sorry, go ahead.
They played a huge role in World War II because basically what happened was Japan was like invading China and like they were taking over cities and shit. They were basically doing what like the Germans wanted to do. They were like executing people and performing like they were moving Japanese people into like Chinese towns and shit.
Oh yeah, if the Japanese didn't spread themselves so thin during those days, they were also trying to they were about to target Australia and New Zealand back in those times. They were dealing with the what was it the little island nations and stuff that are right before
Indonesia?
Australia,
They
Indonesia.
took a
Thank
bunch of
you.
those little islands.
Yeah, they took a lot of that, and then they attacked Pearl Harbor, and then we got involved and fucking dropped 2 bombs on them. And if
After it was
they
over, by
didn't,
the way.
yeah, after it was over,
It was
we're like,
over, and we were like, hey, let's try these bombs out.
Yeah.
but yeah, if they didn't spread themselves so thin, if they just concentrated on just like one big front, I guess the Chinese front, they probably would have advanced at least mostly into Germany or like took that area and like probably conscripted all the Chinese there. They
That
probably had like a big time military, probably tipped the war into the Axis's favor.
they wouldn't have conscripted the Chinese because they basically viewed the Chinese like how Germans viewed Jews, basically.
Yeah, but like all empires love slave labor, and what's better than like sending your undesirables than the enemy's undesirables into fucking battle? It's
I
kind of
mean,
like in at the enemy at the gate movie. I love this line. It was the Russians. Pardon me. It was one of the first scene you see of the Russians, played of course by the British. um, the commander was handing a gun to one guy and a handful of ammo to the other behind him, and he was screaming at them, "Go forward into the front lines and shoot any enemy that you see. When the man with the gun dies, not if he dies, when the man with the gun dies, pick up the gun and start shooting." So that was demoralization at its finest from fucking Soviet Russians.
but but what I well, I don't really think it would be a good idea to give like people that you just enslaved a bunch of guns and say shoot people I don't like.
Yeah, that might not end well. There might be an unfortunate turnaround on
Well,
that.
yeah, you think that, but it's like something. It's something that like empires have done all throughout humanity's history. Like we've conscripted people, say if you fucking turn on us, we'll kill your families back home, and they'll fucking obey because they want their families to survive.
But what about what was that British Indian rebellion against the British? that was led by the British doing the same thing. It was like Indian soldiers fighting for the British Empire turned on the British Empire after they did something.
I don't quite remember off the top of my head. Seems very interesting, though.
Yeah. I mean, they obviously lost, but
they tried it though, and for that they are respected.
Yeah, basically. Oh yeah. This is what it was. Like on the rifle ammo, they basically made it out of pork and stuff, which was really offensive to the Indian people in the British Army. You know what I'm saying?
They made bullets out of pork?
Yeah, because in their religion, oh wait, no, were they Muslim or yeah, there were Muslims back then, right?
No. Like I think Hindus have something against pork.
No, they have something against cows.
Yeah, beef is what I mean, I think. I know it's something like this. Maybe I'm getting this back.
Yeah, I know that Muslims and Jewish people don't like pork very much.
Wait, why were they making bullets out of meat? The obvious question is
it was sacrilegious to the enemy, right? Because they the Muslims and Jews felt like if they got shot by a tainted bullet, their souls wouldn't ascend to heaven.
Something like that. Yeah.
That's like the pettiest bullshit I've ever heard.
Well, that's religion for you.
Dun-dun-dun.
I mean, religion is full of pettiness,
Like, have you guys seen that Netflix Mormon documentary?
No.
It's like a documentary on a Mormon cult. Like it's kind of like a true kind of like a true crime documentary, but not. It's just like this documentary about a Mormon cult that is really well done.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, in it they basically. Sorry.
Oh no! My bad. Sorry. Go ahead.
In it, they basically they forced women to be like these trad wives, and they forced them into polyamory. But it was only one way. So a man could marry multiple women, but a woman cannot marry multiple men.
Oh God, polyamory is so fucking disgusting. It just strokes the fucking man's ego so much. Like, look at me in my harem.
I'm Mo Diggity. I love freedom. Polyamory is disgusting.
Yeah,
well, it is fucking disgusting, man, because it's arrogance, man.
You're talking about like harems, like it's different than that.
Well, I don't know. I'm just I'm kind of just like lumping that in there with the harem of women.
Classic Mo Diggity. We call him on his bullshit. He's like, well, Well,
I don't have like a fucking 30-page thesis in front of me fact checking my shit. I just say stuff and that's it.
Some people are in very loving polyamorous relationships.
Okay, Riely, are you polyamorous? Because it kind of sounds like you've been cheating or something.
I've never dated
Not cheating,
anyone.
though. It's consensual as well, by the way.
That's fair. But, if you really want to get into it, I think polyamory is just, advanced cuckoldry.
Yeah, and that's weird, too.
My brother husband and I take offense to that, okay?
Yeah, see, I don't know. I think I just personally, I'm not going to, fight for it to be illegalized or anything like that or against the law. I just... Every time, I read about polyamory, I don't really ever hear anything positive about it. It's either, hey, this one person, the person with the central focus on them, like a dude or a chick, has all these fucking people, and you watch the interview.
That's not how it works.
One guy's super happy, and the rest of the guys are super fucking sad looking, or it's like a guy, and he's all this obvious wife beater, and all the fucking women are looking down on the ground, and they look fucking miserable. And it's just, I don't know, man. It's just,
I have several friends who they have several partners, and their partners have partners. I don't know.
But here's the thing, I'm fine if you want to do it. It's just like how could you like be okay with like your husband? I don't want like my husband sleeping with like another woman. Like while
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
his wife.
I mean, personally, it's because I don't like to share my relationships. I like, I just like just one. And besides that, like you start getting more people into it, it becomes complicated and it just gets real weird and messy.
Come on,
And
Mo,
then
just let me fuck your girlfriend. Come on.
yeah, and that's fucking gross too. Like then you got your weird friends who are just like showing up to maybe like during a moment of weakness, like, hey, bro, can I fuck your wife? Like, no, dude, you can't fuck my wife. Get out of here.
Come on. Just let me fuck your wife. Come
I
on.
don't know. Like, I think I'm just jealous and a little bit possessive. I get a little jealous kind of easy. I think that's the reason why I guess I have sort of
You're
a
making
sour
a
attitude.
value judgment on other people based on like your feelings.
No,
I
no,
mean-
no. Like I said, like it's only bad if I'm like fighting to get it legalized or, I'm trying to tell people, hey, don't engage in it. Like, I don't care if you do. It's just not for me. But in my opinion, I think it's a little gross.
It's also
But like that's as far as I'm willing to like go with it. I'm not going to fight it or anything. I was like, okay, moving on. That's how I feel.
yeah. That would also be like a great spreader of like sexual diseases.
Well, I mean, I imagine like most people in polyamorous relationships are like pretty careful. I mean, thankfully we have condoms and birth control and stuff. So, I mean, you don't what?
And you can get tested pretty easily.
Yeah, like be getting tested for STDs and STIs and stuff. It's a lot easier these days versus like back in the day.
I know that like can I talk about like not to change the subject or anything, but like sex is extremely overrated.
Sex is kind of mid to TBH.
Like not gonna lie, that's true. Like seriously. Like it's sorry.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't think overrated's the right word.
I would definitely say it like that because like it's like the most awkward 5 minutes of your life and then it's like over.
For you.
Yeah, like it's always
Yeah,
been more than
honestly,
5 for me.
7.8 out of 10.
I mean, it's great when I get it, but like I'm
Riely?
not.
Shut the fuck up.
How's your hand doing? Are you guys doing okay? Is the relationship good?
Things have been
You
a little
got crap in
rocky,
your
but
wrist yet?
I think we're on the up. I think we're on the uptick.
Like I'm not in a relationship. That's not.
I mean,
Oh.
it's nice to get it, but like I've gotten to the point in my age where I'm like, I'm just not even going to bother like pursuing it so much. Like, I actually want to do stuff, and
And
it
also,
kind of
it's not
becomes
fun if you just fuck for 5 minutes and then finish and then you're done. Like, there's some like
Yeah.
foreplay and stuff in there. Like,
yeah, like I'm in it for the fun.
yeah,
And,
yeah, me too, exactly.
It's fun. It's a great time waster. Great way to kill 20 minutes at least. You got a good 20-minute session going on, man. You probably have yourself a great rest of your day. It releases a ton of like positive endorphins in your brain, makes you a lot happier. Like 9 out of 10 times for most people, you're in a fucking great mood. Afterwards, if it was successful, unless you were like, oh baby, and you just fucking,
If it
stick
was
it inside her and pee.
successful.
Well, I mean, half the time I don't finish. You just
Unsuccessful
fucking,
sex.
I mean,
it's just
maybe
fun.
like maybe the problem with me, I've had it twice, and like the second time I had it was like an extremely Christian guy who seemed like scared.
Yeah, because it's against God.
Like
You can't have sex before marriage.
like he seemed scared like of women's bodies. Like seriously, he just kind of like moved there for 5 minutes. It's weird.
Wait, were you his first example of a woman's body?
Yes, I was.
He might have to do some additional study.
Yeah, like that seems like that might have been like a first time for him, and he doesn't know any better. Plus, all the weirdo indoctrination and not like being over the whole, like sex is bad and it's like Satan will fucking eat your soul if you have premarital sex.
I imagine this guy thinks that all women have the same body that Ida does, and he's like, it's really awkward to be around a woman's penis.
Well, okay, I wasn't thinking about that. All right, go ahead. Jesus,
Like,
Riely, God.
It was his first time. Like he did the missionary thing, and it just like he didn't care that I was transgender.
Riely, for God's sake, why'd you fucking act mature for your age? You're how old now? Anywho, sorry, Ida. Go ahead.
Like he did not care that I was transgender. He just kind of like he didn't care. But again, like, and it wasn't just with me that he was scared. He was like seemed to be scared of other women too, like other women in our friend circle. He just like he had this uncomfortable look when anybody started talking about sex or anything like that.
Yeah, he had ungodly urges.
That repressed stuff it runs deep.
Yeah, it takes a long time to get over. Even for me, when I was like that age and all that, and I was super into the church and all that stuff. Like I did the promise ring bullshit thing where you stood up in front of the fucking church, like, I promise to wait until I get married, blah, 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 blah.
Church didn't do that shit.
Oh, I did. I was a Baptist for a long time until I became a Methodist, and Methodists don't give a shit. Just, try to say you're sorry to God if you...
And he became a meth head.
No, I never
Roman
became
Catholic
a meth head.
So it's kind of different.
Meth headist.
Oh, Catholics. Yeah, Methodists are like Catholicism light, whereas you get the early church service, but it's also quick, unlike Catholic church service.
Also had the fucking CCD, like the fucking church school.
What's the CCD?
I always forget what it's called, but it's basically like once a week. Usually on Saturday, you go to fucking like a church class.
Oh, all we had was Sunday school. We did have
kind of like Sunday school, but it's the Catholic equivalent.
We did have youth events and stuff, but we got the, hey guys, I'm a 19-year-old, and I'm kind of the cool Christian dude who likes Metallica, but I also like Jesus. So at least it wasn't too insufferable. So we got that and rode around and got into goofy shenanigans and stuff. It was fun. I liked being a Methodist a lot more than I did being a Baptist, because being a Baptist was just like, ugh, I am not an evil person, and neither is the fucking gay people next to me, okay? Calm the fuck down, evil. Dude.
Have you guys ever been to like those like mega churches?
Those seem awful.
Like like I used to be in Westboro Baptist Church, and it was like fucking awful.
Hold on, what?
Yeah, it's like, imagine like you're in a room with the most insufferable people that you've ever met who will not shut the fuck up about how much they love Jesus.
Up until the Jesus part, I was thinking you were talking about the Discord.
Yeah, I was... Wait, Discord, what?
Yeah, well, we're all in a room right now with the most insufferable people who won't shut up.
Oh, yeah. You got that too.
Welcome to the Moecast.
True. Yeah, I can't even imagine like mega churches, or like especially Westboro. Those people are fucking batshit.
I mean, when I was a little kid, back when I used to live in Burleson, Texas,
dinosaurs still roam the earth.
Yes, when dinosaurs still roam the earth. Yes. I can't believe that's my fucking joke now, and it was my fucking grandfather's joke when he was like 60 or 70. But now, because like they're all gone, or no one cares about old people, everyone focuses on the fucking late 30s, early 40s people now. It was like, now it's my joke.
Being a senator really makes you kind of old, like getting gray.
Yeah, I mean, it is very stressful. I have to bail out every time there's a pandemic or,
Head out to
bad
Cancun.
weather. Oh, I wish I could
Every
go to Cancun just to see what the big deal is. Everyone seems to love like Cancun, Jamaica, Hawaii, and all these places. I want to see what the big deal is. I would have said Bangkok, Thailand, but as Rush Limbaugh, who got busted with a big bottle full of fucking Viagra and a ticket to Thailand, would say it's popular for the more Jeffrey Epstein uh, sort of types of people.
like the prostitution and shit. Like,
Yes, the child prostitution.
wait, is that goes on in Thailand?
Yeah. Thailand and the back before it was like more accepted, transgender people, because that was actually a much like
Well,
bigger thing and sort of semi accepted thing. I don't know the history. This
There's
is
a
just I'm
reason in
trying to
Thailand.
work.
I think it's because the men are inscripted into military service, but if you change gender, you were able to like get out of it, or like maybe it was like a tax thing or some shit like that. It was some like government loophole. So that's why there's a
Oh.
lot of like Thai lady boys in quotes, like
hold on. Like, there's huge difference between like transgender prostitution and like child prostitution.
Well, yeah. I wasn't making
of
like a
course.
direct look.
I was
Yeah,
just clarifying that it's not also a lot of trans people. It's a lot of people that wanted to like get some kind of government loophole as well.
yeah, and I wasn't making like a direct link towards transgender prostitutes and child prostitutes. That's completely different subject. That I'm saying that was the child one was like more popular there because they didn't care.
Happens in Asia. I don't, like it feels like a lot of that stuff. Like the kids get shipped over there. Not necessarily
Yeah.
Thailand, but just Asia in general.
Like Indonesia, I think, is a big place for it.
Yeah, I don't know what it is with Asia, like getting all the kids. It's weird. It must just be easy to get them into the country.
Well, I
Not
suppose no one really questions it. They don't like really question like why are all these kids going to this one spot? They're like, oh, they're kids. Who cares? And no
Search
one
the
really
vessels
thinks
well
about
enough.
it. What?
Or they just don't search the vessels well enough.
Oh, probably. Well, like most of it's corrupt anyway. Like, you'll have your typical inspection team show up over there, and then you'll have the fucking corrupt captain who will like take a bribe from the other captain or head of security. And this is what I imagine how it happens anyway. People's palms get greased and, trafficking resumes.
although, like, speaking of that and like corrupt government and officials, did you guys see that like Indonesia is banning a bunch of stuff on their websites, like on their
Oh
they're
yeah,
doing
they banned Steam, Epic, and Origin. I think.
Really? I didn't hear anything about that. Why?
No idea.
they didn't comply with like new government regulations on how the internet should be ran. The laws over there, this is all hearsay, so keep that in mind while I say that. The laws over there are very vague, and apparently they're able to just like ban shit that they don't like.
Oh,
Well, any
okay.
country can
So,
theoretically do that. You could just turn off the ability for people to go to certain websites. It's kind of scary.
yeah, like the internet kill switch in this country is a fucking thing, and the fact that the government has that really is horrifying, because I really don't want them to have the power to do that.
I wonder if there's like any. Okay, there are obviously some things that shouldn't be allowed online, like child porn or like drug sites or whatever. But I wonder if like there's any websites that are blocked in America that we can't see because of like our government.
Well, not really, just because like there's tons of ways to get around a lot of the firewalls. Like this is the good thing, the fun thing about having a bunch of stupid fucking boomers that just won't leave their positions of power, right? They don't know enough about cybersecurity or what websites to get rid of and all that, so they they'll pass all these, like, some of these laws that they think are doing a thing, and then 15 minutes later, all the hackers have already found about 1,000 other workarounds and loopholes right around it. So, with the current system that we have right now, plus with the people like Elon Musk with Starlink internet, which is what I'm hooked up to right now, and it's fucking amazing. Eventually, the internet will, the governments will not be able to control the internet, and since everyone likes money and no one has the balls to like go up against really any corporation, they'll just let it go, and then you'll have, like, regular normie net, Musk net, blank net, or if we're lucky, every single country will have an underground internet that we can all connect to, and we can have a true fucking internet, and it would just be the coolest underground fucking thing. And we need, huh?
I said you're just talking about Tor.
Oh, well, like Tor, but I also kind of want it a little bit more accessible. And I kind of think I haven't made my decision yet on this, but I don't know if I trust Tor, just because wasn't it a government, like a military inspired
Started out
project?
for the U.S. government. They used it for communicating things during Cold War, I think.
Yeah, no, I think so. But can I say something really quick?
Yeah.
Sure.
Like I absolutely disagree that we're gonna have government out of internet, because, well, the boomers in like Congress and shit obviously don't know what they're doing, but places like the FBI have like some of the most educated like computer scientists and like smartest people in the world that can mess with the internet and basically do whatever the fuck they want there.
They
The
we gotta be
government's
careful.
fucking
You're
with the
gonna end up
internet
being
and
a
just not
narc.
telling us about it.
Yeah, probably. I mean, didn't one state? I think it was a state near me. It might have been New Jersey. Like, tried to ban porn.
Yeah,
That's
I heard
that's
about like the porn ban shit. Like that was like a big like movement a couple of years ago.
That's never-
yeah, it's still a big movement because America First and Nick Fuentes is types,
Like
and
a bunch of little loser fucking crybabies were like, we have to ban porn.
pornography. Stop being a coomer. You don't need porn. You need Jesus.
Do you want to
And
know?
all that, and it's just fucking really annoying because I don't want any of these people having having any kind of say whatsoever about what I consume.
Yeah, but something ironic about that. Did you guys hear that Nick Fuentes was caught watching transgender porn?
Yeah, well, so was Alex Jones, but like that doesn't stop their followers from listening to them. So it's
just base. It's the best kind of porn.
I mean, it's really fucking funny considering the type of people that they are. But like, if no one cares and you did everything to sort of like, call them out on it and they never respond, I hate to say it, but it's time to just cut our losses and move on.
Like
It
that's
really
that whole
fucking
stream
sucks, but
with a fucking cat boy that he was going on a date with.
Oh,
Oh
yeah, and I personally think that Fuentes will go down way before Alex Jones ever goes down. I don't think that Alex Jones will ever go down though, because
Sandy
his
Hook
fan
trial's
base
not looking great
Jones
for him
is
though.
too powerful. He's
No, like,
too strong.
he can get hit by the fucking Sandy Hook trial, like, but he'll make his money back because it's just I don't think that he'll go to jail for anything, and if he goes to jail for it, woe to America, because that's going to set a bad legal precedent. I think.
yeah.
Seen the comic?
I don't think it is.
I think it will, but like I said, we don't know until like we get
It's
to like
slander.
the end of the. I don't think people should go to jail for slander.
Hey, real quick, have you guys ever seen you see the comic where it's Alex Jones and he's in a relationship with a gay frog?
Oh yes. I
He
fucking
says,
saw
"Why
that
do we have to
yesterday.
hide who we are?"
I fucking love that one.
I've never seen that.
But I'll tell you what trial. I'll tell you if it's open to the public and we can watch it, and it'll be bigger than the fucking Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial. It's going to be the fucking Chris Chan trial or Christine Chan
Chris Chan
fucking trial.
He's going to grand jury, folks.
Because he's going to grand jury. He's I think it's a level 5 felony that she's getting charged with.
Wow, level 5 felony. Damn.
No, that is pretty bad.
Didn't he fuck his mom?
Yes, and that's what she's going to.
She did fuck her mom.
Yeah, that's what she's going to trial for. But it's people want to see the reactions and the looks on their face as the lawyers, especially the public defender, apparently that Christine Chan has. They want to see the looks on their faces while they go through her fucking internet history of who this person actually is. It's going to be fucking amazing. The letters
she's written while in jail.
I only heard the ones that were on the Loudest podcast on Asterios and Saranch's podcast.
I haven't heard them read the Chris Chan letters, but I saw one letter that Chris Chan wrote. So first of all, apparently she's writing something called the Goddess Log in jail, which she plans to publish when she gets out.
Is she Sorry. Like, is Chris Chan ever going to get out of prison? Like,
I mean, I assume at some point, but it might be a while.
Isn't he in jail, like, for life?
Well, we don't know yet. She hasn't gotten to trial.
Yeah, I don't think that you get a life sentence for literal motherfucking either. I mean, it's going to be a while, and I hope she gets a fucking harsh sentence for it, because that's just that's evil.
She should be locked up in a fucking Huskow and a fucking crazy batch.
Now, I don't know the details of this. I just know that he fucked his mom. That's the only thing I know.
Yeah.
Locked up in a funny
that's
farm.
What happened. Yeah, I think she does. I don't know if prison is the right place for her. She should be like locked up in a mental institution, but it needs to be for a long time where she can come out unfucked up and realize, hey, maybe fucking my mother who has dementia wasn't such a good idea. And I'm a huge
I hope you're ready
shit.
I hope you're ready for when Chris Chan calls Sonichu as a witness in the courtroom.
Oh God, I hope so. From what I heard, apparently she's going to be representing herself.
Oh, good.
Her lawyer will be Sonichu.
Oh man, I know everyone's like praying for the fucking trial to be public because we gotta fucking see it. It can't be like baked, Fed Alaska's fucking trial where he managed to get the judge to close it off to the public, so we don't know what the plea deal was, which is essentially he's ratting out on everyone in America first and all that stuff, and that was said by the judge that apparently he knows the parameters of his deal, and he has a previous deal with the feds and all that, so that's fun. And I'm hoping that we get
tinfoil hat mode. Just pull the string.
That's not. It's not tinfoil fucking hat. Like, dude, like pretty much everyone in like look at it this way. Like, there's informants fucking everywhere, man. In black nationalist movements and anarchist movements, and of course, the Tea Party, the American.
Yeah, I've been
First
a Fed this whole time. I made up this whole like fake persona, and I tricked you all. You're all going to jail. It's over.
I mean, like, okay, in any political extreme, you're gonna have like people like feds.
Yeah, I know that's like, and I'm not comfortable with that at all because, that's why because I used to be like a 9/11 truther guy, right? And I got in there, and we were in it for a while.
The planes were holograms, bro.
Oh yeah, we had a couple of fucking
steel beams.
We had a couple of fucking morons who were like that, and I thought it was weird, and I didn't get it. And then
where does that come? Are people that stupid? The jet fuel can't melt steel beams thing?
Yes. Pretty much.
Yeah, no, no shit, jet fuel can't melt steel beams, but planes can crash into buildings and make the steel beams collapse.
Melted. You can see them melted, Riely.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Sure.
if they're gonna come after you, they're gonna come after me because I was like way more extreme than you were probably.
Well, I wasn't really extreme at all. I mean, but I was the type of activist that would be normally go to jail, like the peacenik, the fucking legalized marijuana, anti-government sort of like at the time lefty libertarian type of dude. Like I'm the type of guy who normally gets locked up. The people who carry out the fucking domestic terror attacks, where you know, like how did this fucking kid end up getting with no job or anything? How did this kid get almost like $8,000 worth of fucking ammo and guns and fucking Kevlar bulletproof vests? And he has no
It's the United States of America, baby. Hell yeah. Woo!
well, like, yeah, it's just weird. Like, look at the
America!
Aurora fucking shooter, right? Like, we have all these fucking red flag laws and all this other stuff, and the apartment of his was fucking booby trapped and all that, and it was he got all the ammo and the Kevlar vests and stuff legally. Like, how did no one? And of course, like the prevailing the common fucking denominator, the factor in every single one of these is that the FBI says, "Oh, he was on our radar for a while, but we didn't think he was going to do anything." Like, motherfucker, you had a manifesto, him purchasing a ton of fucking ammo and armor the day before, say, like, hey, some of you guys are cool. Don't go the fucking Batman. The Batman fucking Batman Rises or Dark Knight Begins or Rises or some shit.
The Batman
And,
Rises, The Dark Knight Begins, my favorite.
yeah,
movie.
I got that confused. Sorry, but yeah, man, like the feds never bust these fucking people, and just like the July 4th fucking shooter, it was on the fucking feds' radar, never did a fucking thing, and of course that got memory hold along with the fucking Las Vegas shooter. Still have no idea how he was able to walk through a fucking hotel, a ritzy hotel at that, with just like tons of fucking bags. Like, I assume that the gun barrels weren't pointed out of those bags. If they were, then we're a lot worse off than we thought. Like, or why he even fucking did it. We have no fucking clue why, the July 4th shooting happened or why the Vegas shooting happened. We don't even know why the Boston Marathon bombing fucking even happened.
I mean, we do.
I mean, like, we hear like rumors and all that, but I haven't heard anything that's been officially substantiated yet, unfortunately.
Really? I thought it was like fact.
Theft?
No, fact. Like we have
As in
fact.
not fiction.
Oh, fact. Oh, okay, sorry. I guess I didn't hear that correctly.
Yeah, sorry, my bad.
Moby
fact?
reading facts and being like, source? Can I get a source on this, bro?
Oh, no, I am not.
Source?
Oh god, I'm not a Redditor. I'm not like source. Oh my god, I'm sourcing. God, I love those memes so fucking much.
You do have to remember that all of us, like the news that we get and the information we get, a lot of it is like tertiary sources. So
yeah,
you do have to be a little careful.
Yeah, and I understand that. I just wish that shit wouldn't get fucking memory hold so fast. And like the worst part about it is we never find out the truth on half the shit that we see. Like, the reason why most people don't even believe in global warming or climate change or anything is because like everyone's constantly arguing with each other, and then this comes out that debunks this, and then people are just arguing on. It's just, I don't know, man. I'm so discouraged, and I just don't know what to believe anymore. Even though I try my best to be open-minded and I try to listen as best I can, it just almost feels like an exercise in futility.
Yeah. I completely get that. Haven't like as somebody that's like actually been into like the research hell portal, like I can tell you that like all these studies are like have wildly different results and shit, and they all come to different conclusions based on data that they collected. That it's very hard to determine anything from them. That wasn't worded. Yeah,
Well, the
that
news
wasn't.
will. What the news will do is they'll just put like a raw statistic with no context, and then like if you want to find the source, you got to go down a rabbit hole for like 2 hours, like going through different pages trying to find the source because they have a source, but their source is like 5 times removed. And then you have to find the source for that, and then the source for that, and you're just going down this rabbit hole.
Their
And then you
source is
get there, and
another
the
conjecture
conclusion is completely
article.
different than the
Riely.
fucking news article. It blows my mind. It pisses me the fuck off.
Yeah, and it fucking sucks because then like it was like I learned this back when I was super into InfoWars fucking thing. I'd go check their sources out. Their source would be like some bullshit article that linked back to fucking InfoWars. And that would fucking make me so goddamn angry because like I'm just in a fucking ad loop at that
The
point, and I'm
source
just
loop.
helping. Yeah, I'm just in a fucking source loop, and all I'm really doing it's I think it's all just designed to get the website's clicks, and I think everyone like I think those types of people are sort of in on it with each other. Like, hey man, scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, and I'll give you halvesies on my ad rev. And you know, it's a good fucking scam. I mean, I wish I had like flexible enough morals to do it, but I don't. I don't want to be a piece of shit all my
Wait,
life.
Mo, what were you going to say to
Blair
me?
White, I could be so rich.
What, Riely?
I said, what were you going to say to me? We were having this conversation, and then you like so seriously said my name, and then we moved on like it never happened.
Yeah, because like Robin was making a point, and in the middle of it, you were like blah 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 blah, and I was like, Riely, I was trying to listen to Robin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, shut up.
Fuck you too.
Fuck you, bitch.
Do you guys know about? Do you guys know about like the study industry and how like insanely corrupt that is?
Oh, it's so fucking bad. I'll give Stephen Colbert like this, a ton of credit for exposing Americans to how super PACs and how political propaganda is made. Like this is when he was still doing the Colbert Report, and when super PACs and corporate personhood started becoming like the big thing, right? And him like going step by step showing us all how it fucking worked, that opened my eyes to how everything worked around here. And then when I was sort of on my anti-GMO kick, still kind of am, but it's a fruitless fucking endeavor now. That's just another fucking several episodes of yelling and screaming I want to do about that industry. Going to check the sources and then finding out that the study was funded in part or entirely by like Monsanto or by a subsidiary of Monsanto or like by a company that if you only went like 3 or 4 steps into, you're like, oh, okay, it's just the company. But if you go a few more, you find out the company that funded the thing is directly linked to fucking Monsanto, and that fucking pisses me off, and that's demoralizing because it's pretty much just that industry is such a false illusion of the world, you know. Like everything, and it's not Hollywood. Not only Hollywood that's fake. It's our news. It's our entertainment. It's our fucking media. It's fucking everything, man.
It actually, yeah, you're completely correct. But
like I see more reality in my fucking Oculus Quest headset when I play VR chat.
What I mean is, it goes like further than what you're saying.
Oh yeah.
But like it's not even just political stuff, it's stuff like in any industry, like in computer science. I'll just use that because I work in it. You have to pay like $100 to learn about some stupid like basic shit from something that you don't want to buy for, you pay like $100 for 5 pages of a research article done in like 1999, and it's like this gatekeeping of information because all of
paywalling.
all of these studies are actually like taxpayer funded, and yet you still have to pay hundreds of dollars to like get access to them because of like greedy research industry shit.
Yeah, fuck that shit. Yeah.
There was going back a couple of ticks. We were talking about what Robin was saying. There was an Alzheimer's. There was an article, like I think earlier last week. What day is this? Tuesday? I think it was last week where apparently all of the Alzheimer's studying that we have done for like the last like couple of decades has been completely fraudulent, and billions of dollars has been completely wasted on the mainstream Alzheimer's studies. I didn't have it in front of me because I didn't really anticipate talking about this because I thought we were going to talk about something else or something. But fuck it, that's all good. But if you look that up, like wasted Alzheimer's stuff, man, it's fucking it's sad. It's fucking it makes you so fucking sick at heart. Because people have died, like thousands of people have died because of that. And you know what the real fucked up thing about it is? No one in that industry who are responsible for all those studies and all that wasted fucking taxpayer money, not a single one of them are ever going to go see the inside of a jail cell.
I mean, that's the thing. Like computer science is completely fucked. The medical industry, I know, is even more fucked, especially because of shit like that. Because there are ways to fudge data. Do you guys know about that physicist that did the similar thing to the Alzheimer's stuff?
No, well, why don't you just go ahead and tell us about it? I might, or someone here might.
I forgot his name, but he was like a physicist who discovered like a new transistors, like a new better transistor, and he kept on this for years. And he basically became like the face of like the physics science thing. You know what I'm talking about. Basically became the face of like physics for a few years. And it turned out everything he published was so blatantly false, and nobody had dared to check it. Like it was solely his fault, and nobody, absolutely nobody, had checked his papers even once for like years. Like, things are not verified, they're just stated as fact.
Yeah, it's fucking sad, and people will all like it's kind of like the people we kind of live in a world where the bad guys always win, and nothing you say or do makes a damn bit of difference. I mean, look at like politics, for crying out loud. There was a lot of fanfare getting Elizabeth Warren into politics because she went in there like she wanted to go up against the fucking crooked banks and all that, and go up against student loans and all that shit. Kind of the same thing with Biden too, while he was running for president this time around. And they get into office and they just about face, and they either don't do anything or they'll just give us crumbs, and we kind of act like it's just excellence, and it's exactly, it's them keeping their campaign promises and all that, and it just fucking just goes straight to hell, and it just, like I said, just makes you so fucking sick, man. So who else has an opinion on things besides me and Ida?
Robin, didn't you have something you wanted to talk about tonight? Well, guess
She's
not.
probably eating her pizza. All right, Riley, what do you got to say about things and stuff?
I don't know, man.
You're on a podcast. You don't get to say I don't know, man. You have to know, man.
Sometimes you just don't know, man.
Bullshit.
Sometimes in life, I do 80 podcasts a week for fucking 4 years, and sometimes, every once in a while, I just don't know, man.
Oh, that's such bullshit.
Sometimes nothing comes. It just doesn't happen.
Ew.
Yeah, it's because I said comes.
Have you? All right. Have you watched What We Do in the Shadows?
No.
Okay, god damn it. You never watch fucking anything. I like, hey man, have you ever watched Star Wars? No. Have you ever watched Star Trek? No. Have you ever watched What We Do in the Shadows? No.
No.
What do you watch besides anime?
Listen, I'm starting to watch good things. I started Breaking Bad. Okay.
Well, hurry up and watch more good things then, so we can talk about them. How do you like Breaking Bad so far, or what season are you on?
I'm on like season 2. I think I've watched like 3 episodes of season 2.
All right. How you liking season 2 so far?
Pretty good.
I need more than pretty good, Riely.
It's a good show. What can I say? The characters are good. It's written well. It's acted well. It's just a very good show.
Okay,
so
that's
far.
generic as fuck, man. Like, what character do you like? Like, okay, what do you think about Walter White's journey from being Cancer Man to fucking like a god of all methamphetamine?
It's based as fuck. He's awesome. I love Walter White. He kicks ass. Cooking meth. He's beating up children in the first episode. That was pretty funny.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
one of my favorite episodes of the first season was when he first gets the name Heisenberg and he fucking blows up a building with fucking mercury, whatever the fuck. That was awesome. Walter White is based. But who's also based is Hank. Hank is the best. I love Hank.
I like Hank a lot, even though he's like your typical fucking like kind of cop uncle that you get, who's like, hey, what's up, kid? How you doing? You're not smoking that marijuana or anything, huh? You into girls yet? Uh-huh. And all that stuff. Like, yeah, I think Hank would be fun to be like related to.
Yeah, it's like I said this on the podcast I did about Breaking Bad season 1, but it's like he's got some flaws. There are some things he says and does that would be considered not great, a little bit problematic. But his heart's in the right place. I don't care if it's
problematic. It's just like, is he not an asshole? That's all I care about.
His heart's in the right place, and he's got a love for his family. It's something to be admired.
If you were to ever be a cop, you like to be more like a Hank Schrader.
More like a Hank Schrader than like a shitty cop.
Yeah.
I've watched a few episodes of the first season of Breaking Bad a few years ago. Can you guys tell me why everybody hates Walter's wife?
Well, okay. I'll try to do it without spoilers.
Your favorite Breaking Bad character was Gus. He hasn't even been on the show yet, and I'm on season 2. Are you doing a bit?
I honestly just, I just lied.
Oh, okay.
That's the only character's name I knew.
I think everyone hates her because she's really in a kind of an insufferable bitch. And like I said, without going into spoiler territory, she is responsible for a lot of crappy things that happens to the family.
Gave it to Ted.
Yeah, but I won't get too much into it because it gets pretty fucking heavy.
They don't like her because she gave it to Ted.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I haven't got to that part yet.
Yeah, he's in the meme territory. But I'll tell you this.
I know she gives money to somebody named Ted, and then Walter White collapses on the floor and laughs about it because he's going insane.
Yeah, and you'll find out why. That's a good fucking episode, too. But I'll tell you what you need to watch after this is Better Call Saul, because
Yeah, I
think
know. I'm gonna watch it all.
I'll tell you this because in my opinion there's some great ups and some kind of boring downs, but Breaking Bad has never been like bad. It just got a little bit like maybe you should have ended it like a season before, or maybe written out these characters beforehand. But regardless of that, uh, fucking Better Call Saul has been nothing but consistently good, and it's gotten better and better and better with each season, and it's just been fucking fantastic. Like, there's slow episodes, there's more exposition driven episodes, and of course, since this is sort of a lawyer show, you get those Your Honor, I like to cite subsection B of the articles of blah blah with the blue, and then everyone like debates on that for like a minute, but it's fucking enthralling, and
So,
you really do get sucked into it. Like, if you like stuff like Law and Order, like those shows, you'll love Better Call Saul.
so the thing with Better Call Saul is, for me, it just, I've never watched it and I don't know anything about it. For me, a show about like a lawyer in a courtroom sounds like, those parts of Star Trek where they talk about like the space junk, like the quantum magnifiers are.
I love that.
I love it too, but I can't stomach like an entire episode full of just that. And that's what Better Call Saul seems like to me, as somebody who's never watched it.
Okay, so like since you haven't watched it, believe me when I say that your idea of what you think the show will be, there's a lot of that in there, but there's a purpose to all of that, and it's not like it's not like a deep indie movie where everything's like every moment means something, and if you miss a thing, you miss the whole point of the entire movie or the entire season or something. uh Trust me, there's a lot more to Better Call Saul than the lawyer and the legal part. It's more in the first couple of seasons and not so much in the latest couple of seasons, though it does play a factor in it. You start seeing the evolution of Saul Goodman versus his alter ego, which is Jimmy Gill.
Flippin'
Like
Jimmy.
Slippin' Jimmy, like, and the relationship he has with his brother, his on again, off again girlfriend. It's fucking great, and the you get the backstories of a lot of other characters, which I won't spoil for you, just in case you want to see it. It's all worth it, and then the subplots that you get that aren't Jimmy's girlfriend and Jimmy's sort of like focused on. Once you finally get the other characters' is arcs, it really has a big payoff for like every like arc ending, and it's really fun to watch all of those little things come together, and you do see a few answers here and there for Breaking Bad. Of course, I won't spoil what they are. You just gotta watch it for yourself if you're that interested. But as far as legal drama is concerned, like Better Call Saul is one of the better ones out there. And the director who made Breaking Bad also does this show, and he's fucking fantastic.
I'm not gonna lie, you have me kind of interested after that.
Yo, yeah, totally. All right, y'all. We're at the 1 hour 24 mark. Does anyone have anything else to say, or Robin, you back yet?
We're just gonna jip Robin and end the show while she's gone.
Oh, I don't want to do that. That would kind of suck.
Yeah, it's a little bit rude, I think.
Okay, all right. We'll just keep going.
Well, if you guys I actually gotta go. I have something. I gotta get a shower. I'm gonna get
No
ready.
problem. Hey, it was a lot of fun having you on. Come back anytime.
Yeah,
Uh,
thanks for being
you
here.
you got anything you want to hawk? Any social media or like website or whatever?
I guess check out my GitHub, GitHub/Ida-01 if you want to see my neural network projects or stuff like that.
Oh, neat.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, let's check that out and not understand any of it, but be like, oh, wow, she's so smart because she did all these things I don't understand.
Yeah. Have a good night, y'all.
You too.
All right, later. Boom.
All right, Mo.
Okay, Riley. It's just you and me
It's just you and me, one on
and
one.
AFK Robin. So,
Robin just sitting there eating her pizza. Like, would it be so funny if I just never unmute? I just let them keep going forever.
well, she's not even muted. I just assume that she's probably having to take care of some like family stuff. But or just really getting down on the pizza. Which I'm going to be honest, like I would be in silent mode too if I were eating like a particularly good pizza.
Yeah, you just had to appreciate the craftsmanship of the pizza.
Dude,
Did you ever have the Taco Bell Mexican pizza?
I live and breathe for Taco Bell Mexican pizza.
I hope they get that shit back soon because I keep hearing all this shit and I'm like, I want to try this. This sounds so fucking good.
It's such fucking bullshit because it's fucking horseshit marketing. All Mexican pizza is, it's like all the ingredients that they have in there. They can make it anytime, and all their they discontinued it for absolutely no fucking reason. Everyone screamed and stomped their fucking feet for them to bring it back, and then they got the idea. They fucking new coked us. And what that means is Coke was going to change the formula for Coca-Cola, and everyone fucking hated it, right?
Yeah,
So
I
they
listened to
brought.
the last episode of Biggest Problem too. I know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. We did talk about that, didn't we?
No. The Vito talked about that on Biggest Problem. That's what I said. Yeah, I
Oh,
listened to that too.
I'm fucking dumb. I'm fucking dumb. I'm thinking about our podcast. The largest
we
issue
do
in the
largest
galaxy.
issue in the galaxy. Very different show. Has nothing to do
Even
with.
though it just had Dick Masterson on there, so that was a
Yeah,
big
Dick
get, and it
Masterson
was a
was
good
a
show.
celebrity guest who, he's on this show called Biggest Problem in the Universe. It's pretty good. Completely unrelated to our show, though.
Oh yes. By our show, I mean really, it's your show. Which there's nothing wrong with that. I'm happy for it to be considered your show, I suppose.
It's a shame. It's a sacrifice we had to make when giving up our numbering system that we'll never be able to have Dick Masterson on this show.
Oh, I don't really care. Well, we don't have to number anything. But all right. So I know you're the Pokemon expert.
Yes.
And the Pokemon fanatic. I know there's a new Pokemon game coming out. Have you been paying attention at all to it? Like, what do you think about it?
So you see, we don't have a crazy amount of information right now. Like, we know the baseline, like we've seen the cover legendaries, we've seen some of the region, a couple new Pokemon, but you've asked me about this on the wrong day, Mo, because literally tomorrow, there's a 20-minute trailer dropping. So that's when we're gonna get all the shit about this game.
That sounds fucking cool. I'm interested in seeing like more about that because it seems like what is the premise of the game supposed to be again? Like what's the open world Pokemon? I think.
Yeah, just like a Pokemon game, but it's gonna be like open world.
Like
Is what they're
how
saying.
open world are we talking about? Like Pokemon Go open world or like Elden Ring or like GTA 5
Pokemon Go
online
open world is
world?
just the real world.
Well, like because like Pokemon Go kind of redefined what open world really means, right?
Yeah, but Pokemon Scarlet and Violet's on the Switch. You don't have to actually leave your house to play it. This is not.
Okay, don't make fun of me. I don't know. You're the Pokemon guy, so that's why I'm saying don't get your little condescending tone with me, Mr.
Listen,
Man.
that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to condescend. That's my role on the Moecast.
I hate you so much, and I wish you would fucking drown in a pile of fudge.
Here's how this is every Moecast ever, right? The every blank ever meme. Every Moecast ever is you and Robin just go on like huge political tirades, and then every once in a while I make a joke about you being bald. And that's the dynamic.
Oh, we got some breaking news because there's a lot of elections and runoff elections and stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
Kansas voters protect abortion rights, block path to ban in Kansas. So that's good. Because it kind of sucks, to be a girl and, you get knocked up and you're like, dude, this is fucking lame. Why can't I go get an abortion? And everyone's all like, Jesus is the reason that, you were blessed with this, little baby here. It's like, I don't want it. Can't afford it. Get off my dick.
Mo, have you watched My Name is Earl?
I haven't watched My Name is Earl yet. I've been watching the Orville and What We Do in the Shadows a lot. And I fucking love both those shows like crazy.
Now, whenever I think about the link to abortion and like Christianity, there's like this bit in My Name is Earl where they're going through this like heist level plan to break Earl out of prison. Shit gets a little crazy in the third season. Like all the friends are trying to break Earl out of prison, and part of their plan is they have to hijack the church van that comes to the prison to like do church service and like disguise themselves as the priest and the nun. So one of the members of the friend group, Catalina, the Hispanic girl, she like runs up to the church van in the street, and she when the priest opens the window, and she's like, "I need a ride to Planned Parenthood or some spiritual guidance on whether I should keep my baby."
Oh God!
And they let her in the van.
Yeah, it is getting fucking hot in here. We might have to end the show. I hate to do that to Robin, but it's like been an hour and a half, and I don't know if like this is a problem or the computer died or something.
I mean, we can keep going. I can do this all night.
Oh, I cannot because it is fucking burning up in here.
Do you not have your AC on?
No, I don't, because I don't want to fucking noise in the background, even though I have noise cancellation on.
No air conditioning?
I'm thirsty and tired. So I hate to do this, but we're going to go ahead and have to end the show here. Go check out Robin on twitch.tv/InsightAlloy. Go check out her fucking Twitch streams. They're fun. Riely, where can they find you at?
Anchor.fm/Riely Mega Feed or the Riely Podcast Mega Feed on your podcast platform of choice. It's the Riely Podcast Mega Feed. You can check out all sorts of cool fucking podcasts on there. And then in the links in the description of the podcast feed is everything else that I do, including a couple other podcasts and my social medias and YouTube channels and all that shit.
Hell yeah. And I am Moeside Gaming 42 on Twitter. I got pinned tweet with all my shit in there. You can go check it out. And yeah. So thanks for listening. I thought that was a fun little show. A very interesting little guest that I think I've talked to a total of one time.
Yeah, you talked to her once 2 years ago, and you got into like a screaming match over politics. So this is a much more positive interaction.
Yes, this was far, far better than it was. All right, so thanks a lot, y'all. I appreciate it, and I'll check you guys later. Ta-ta.
Bye.